And we are in Gatlinburg tonight. It is a beautiful evening and decided to kind of come into town, walk the strip, and we're gonna go up Sky Bridge here tonight and check out some views. Ripley's, believe it or not, right there. Escape room and the Sky Park is right here. That is our destination tonight. Up that lift over there, way over there. And then we're gonna come back on the strip and kind of have a nice evening here in Gatlinburg. As you walk in here, there's different murals from once upon a time of how the lift used to look. And it's all singular. It used to be all one person that would ride in the lift. I don't know how I feel about that. And the opposite side right here shows all of the points here that you can visit. Mount LeConte, Clingman's Dome, and the Sky Bridge lift right there. That's where we're going. Never really looked at these little pieces here. So it's an original part from the chairlift from 1954. That's kind of cool. And look at this. It is one of the wheels that would pull the lift, I believe. Wow. And here's part of the chairlift system. So as you're walking by here, you can kind of take a look and see what it takes to pull these lifts up. It can sustain at 850 pounds each, so one lift. Uphill capacity of 900 riders per hour. That's a lot of riders. Let's go. And we have made it on the lift. Here we are. It's a nice evening. Nice and breezy. And here next to me is the Gatlinburg Inn. I have never stayed here before, but I've always wanted to stay here. One of these days, I have to stay here. I think what really appeals to me is that it's right next to the lift here. I'd like to have that balcony right there. And here we go. We're going up. There's River Road right down below. So this one is, I think, steeper. It's more of an incline, a sharper incline, I guess you could say, than Anakeesta. But Anakeesta's longer, I believe. And if you want, oh, look at that. You can get a wedding. You can get married. Skylift weddings. It's been a while since I've been up here, and I keep saying I want to come up here because the views are very pretty. And just the bridge alone, if you've been up here, you know the views that it holds, but it's also a very unique experience that I'm excited to take you guys on. So it kind of is a different experience. I love Anakeesta. You guys know I always rave about Anakeesta, but I love it up here too. It's just a whole other experience. And we're going to see if we can see some bears up here too, because I have often seen bears. Of course, everywhere. We're in Gatlinburg, right? Where are there not any bears? The ground seems a lot closer, though. It doesn't seem like we're too far off the ground here. Like I said, it's more of a gradual, steep incline. You're like hugging the side of this mountain as we're going all the way up. And there's Gatlinburg way below there. Oh, look at all those clouds and the mountains there. My ears just popped. Wow, it's gonna be a nice way down. And I think that little concrete block there with the spikes is where the old Sky Bridge used to be, or I should say the beams that would hold the old lift. We're getting closer to the top. Look at all of these beautiful waterfalls, these man-made waterfalls. Very, very pretty. I always love everything water, streams, and just the sound. They did a nice job with these. Very pretty falls. At night, I see the lights right there. It's gonna look really nice here tonight. And they have all of these rocking chairs here. And you can just sit and admire all of these beautiful views. Wow. It has been so long since I've been here and I forgot how beautiful the views actually are. So from the last time I've been here, they actually have added quite a few new things that I have not been on. So they have this sky trail that we are going to go on here shortly. I'm actually really looking forward to that. And then they have Tulip Tower, some hiking trails, Clayton's Landing. All looks like it's pointing that way. But first, we're gonna go on the bridge right up there. So let's go do that first. They have all of these steps, all surrounded by these really pretty flowers as you go up to go on the bridge, right next to this waterfall. Oh my gosh, you guys, is it pretty up here? It's so beautiful. Wow. I have not been here in so long, and I truly forgot how amazing it is. Wow. It's so pretty. More seating areas, and I think this is a little fire pit too, so maybe in the cooler months you can sit here. Oh wow, how nice would this be right here? So beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious, this is so pretty. And I'm not even at the top yet. We still got a ways to go. The mountains have been a lot cloudier, and just kind of I can feel the haze in the air from the fires that have been going on in Canada. I don't smell anything, but I just can kind of feel the air is a little bit thicker. And you can see ahead here the haze. It sure is pretty though. And for your safety, no running, jumping, or bouncing. I will not be doing that on the bridge. Climbing and just standard safety precautions as we are getting closer up towards the bridge. Here's a little display about the bridge, an engineering marvel. So 680 feet in length, 140 feet above the valley floor. And the glass panels are 1.25 inches thick. Wow. And the Sky Bridge has a 200,000 weight limit. That's more than 40 elephants or 20 passenger buses. And here's a little glimpse of how it was when it was being built. It really is a marvel. Look at it. We're gonna go embark the bridge. Oh my goodness, I can feel the bridge kind of moving below me. But it feels very sturdy too at the same time. Sturdy, but also shaky, if that makes any sense. Feels nice. Wow, but look at these views. It's a perfect day. There's endless views up here in Gatlinburg. Truly, there are. And each one, I want to say, is unique in its own way. Like this, where else can you do this? Where else can you go on a bridge this high and admire these incredible views? Oh my goodness. It's a little bit of a thrill. So I think they have all the flags up. They're going to start getting ready for that big 4th of July celebration here in Gatlinburg. There's the Space Needle behind me. Wow. This is something. If you're scared of heights, just don't look down. Don't look down. Look at that. There's Gatlinburg. Oh my goodness. I believe that right there is the trail all the way around, and that is the Tulip Tower, I believe, in the distance. We'll check that out here in a bit. I have not done that before. A lot of firsts here today. Oh my goodness. So this is a little graded part of the bridge as we are embarking the glass. Oh my goodness. So they have the American flag there hanging, getting ready for the 4th of July. Whew, but look at that. That is incredible. Get another look here at downtown Gatlinburg and the beautiful mountains. Here we are getting to the other side. Smoky Mountain Sips there to the right. They have really added on quite a bit here. When I was here last time, this was just a small little platform that you can look out. But now, look at all of the seating area that they have. And it looks like they have a little food and drink station here too. The Smoky Mountain Smash and drinks. That's nice because they didn't have that before. And then they have the restrooms that way. But I really like all of these views they have. This is nice. Let's go a little bit closer. It's not too busy here tonight. There's some kids I can hear in the distance kind of playing around, but for the most part it's pretty quiet. There's not too many people here, as you can see. Wow, look at this. More fire pits right here. Those are going to come in handy here this fall. That's going to be very nice. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go down here. I haven't been down here, and I'm not sure if this takes you to that trail all the way around to Tulip Tower. I really don't know, but we're gonna explore this together. Let's go see where this will take us. More seating areas right here at the lower level. But we're gonna go this way. Oh, this is quiet. It is so pretty up here. Oh, I see a trail down there. So that might be one of the hiking trails that I was just reading about. Let's go along this way. This is fun. It feels very new here too. I don't know when they added this, but you can see the wood is kind of has that newer finished look to it. Hasn't been around for too long. All right, so we actually have come back in a circle. So I think this was just a short little trail. It wasn't the trail that we were looking for. We're gonna go to the other one. And I think that one was before we got on the bridge. I think that's the one we want to go on. That's the one that's gonna take us to Tulip Tower. This is just a little short one. Nice one. Okay, so I see the trail that we want to take. It's down below over there. Yes, that's a lot longer one. That's the one that I was looking for. It's down that way. And here we are back at the Sky Trail. So that's what we want to do. There's the bridge we were just on. A lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I think if you're looking for predominantly views, Sky Park is great. The bridge is beautiful. I mean, you get views on like anywhere. There isn't too much up here, to be honest with you. It's kind of more of a tranquil relaxation walk. You can do some of the hikes and this trail that we're going on right now, which is absolutely stunning. You are surrounded by the views, all the views. Just amazing. And really, look at the bridge alone. Wow. Especially now with the American flag there, it's just so beautiful. It's unlike anything. Unlike anything. And the Gatlinburg sign, Sky Bridge sign. Oh, can you hear the birds? I see some birds right there. Let's see if we can zoom in on them. Right there. So there's definitely a lot of nature here too, as there is everywhere in Gatlinburg. It's just one of those places that you kind of come to kind of escape. I think Gatlinburg is a place that you just escape, but the Sky Bridge here, wow, it's just an oasis. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at this from here. That is just absolutely breathtaking right there. So although there's not as much to do as perhaps Anarchista has a lot of the different activities for all ages. You know, don't discount Skybridge. There are some pretty amazing views and kind of nature trails and paths that you can explore here that have their own beauty. There's Tulip Tower. I believe they close at a certain time, so I don't know if they're already closed. We're going to see if we can get over there. Looks like I'm the only one on this path right now. It's very quiet. The walkway is lit up. Oh, it's nice. When I was here last time, and I want to say a couple years ago, this was not built. So nice to be back up here and enjoy this. Oh, this talks about the Gatlinburg fires out of the ashes in 2016. So I like they have these all throughout the walkway here. You can stop and take a break and admire the beauty around you and read some of these signs. I always like doing that. But we're gonna move along here because I really want to see. I see the gate is open over there. I really want to go on that. Looks like they got the water sprinklers on. I can hear them down below over there. Wow, I can't believe I'm the only one on this. Best view of the Smokies. Have these fans. They're not on right now, but you know, there's actually a nice breeze. Don't really need them. And I know they spray some, they're like a misting fan, I believe, because they have them over there and I see some water dripping below, so maybe they just turned them off. Some more seating areas. And it says Black Bear Pass Trailhead. So this is what we're on. We're on the Black Bear Pass Trailhead. We are here. It goes all the way around, and then into Bobcat Loop, the overlook, and yeah, it's very nice. Nice little map there you can take a look at. Looks like some freshly planted flowers here. Very pretty. And I actually prefer the stone path. This is just me, but I really like the sound of that. It just sounds nice, and you can hear the birds there above. Very pretty. And the Tulip Tower is open. Oh my goodness. So it looks like it's another little bridge. Let's see how shaky this one is. Oh, not too bad. Oh wow, this is cool. Oh, this is so neat. It's loud. Okay. Wow. Let me show you guys. So this is the last tree standing, commemorating the loss and celebrating regrowth. So this Tulip Tower stands as a symbol of perseverance, regrowth, and renewal after the wildfires in 2016. Wow, I didn't know that. So a large tulip poplar, is it poplar? That once marked this spot was the last tree still standing. But really, really cool. So it's kind of an honorary marker there. And that's what this tower is built for. I never knew that. So I see that there's a bridge that way, but let's go up here. We're gonna learn more. Let's go. I like experiencing this for the first time with you guys. This is really, really amazing. You can really get a nice view of the bridge right there with the flag swaying. So here's a little bit more info about celebrating the restoration and the regrowth here in the Smokies. And there's some trivia too. We all love trivia. So 1 million pounds of concrete, 3 miles of cable, 50,000 screws, all entailed in the engineering of this marvel right here, the Sky Bridge. You know, I have a new appreciation for it. Only us that we have more to learn. Let's go learn more. Another little walkway here, plants of the Smoky Mountains, ancient mountains, endless variety, the orchids and the trillium. And look at that view right there. It's perfect. I really like this. I could just sit here and just rock in one of these rocking chairs. They don't have any rocking chairs right here, but if they had one in this tower, I love it. It's shady, and you get that amazing view of the bridge. And can you hear the birds? Oh, it just sounds absolutely just perfect. Let's go upstairs because there's more for us to learn, the sign said. And there's just, wow, this view here. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So that's where we were. We came from, yes, we came from that way. We went all the way around there. And then we came up that bridge right there. We are at the top now. The Tulip Tower. There's the bridge. So the state tree of Tennessee in 1947 is the tulip tree. It was chosen because it grows throughout the state and it was an important resource for settlers building homes, barns, and churches. I did not know that. Very interesting. I love tomatoes. Really love a good heirloom tomato. One last look here of the bridge. Kind of an interesting top too. Look at that, it's all kind of metal. I'm sure it serves a particular purpose. I'm not really sure what, but it works. Okay. All right, let's go back down. Oh. Always love exploring new areas. And I tell you, going on 3 years here almost, living in Tennessee, Eastern Tennessee, there's always something more to explore. It just never amazes me. There's always something. Like I'll drive by it every day or a couple times a week and I say, I've never been there, I need to go. This is one of the places. Well, I have been here, but not when all of this was built. So we went down that bridge, or we came up from that bridge, I should say. We're gonna go down this way now. Oh boy, this one's a little shakier. Whew. Back to that side of the bridge. Okay, I got this figured out. Let's go. I see a little bird there. Oh, I love this, you guys. This is so nice. So if you are a local, or even if you're not, and you travel to this area quite a bit, I would recommend looking into the annual pass. They recently just added an annual pass, and I did get one because it's just something else to kind of take advantage of as a local here and just enjoy the different events, because there are different seasonal events that they have here. Like I mentioned, the 4th of July, they're going to have a celebration up here at the Sky Bridge, which I'm really excited about. You guys are going to come with me on that. A little surprise for you. I think there's much to explore here. Next time we come, we're going to go on some of these hiking paths that I was reading about. I don't know where they are. I really don't, but we're going to find them together. I'll have to come here on an earlier day. Maybe we'll come here early morning. Maybe we'll do like a very early. I don't know what time they open. Could I come for sunrise? Yeah, I think I could. We'll do a sunrise hike up here. I'm feeling motivated. I'm feeling, I don't know what that was. Sorry. I think that, yeah, I don't know what that was, but I think that was a little snake. But you know what? I'm getting better at snakes here. They live here too. I'm not here to bother them, and I think they know that, so they're not going to bother me. Ooh, look at the flag swaying right there. So pretty. I do like these stone paths. Oh my goodness, look. Look at her. It's a little baby. Oh, what a cutie. See all kind of wildlife here. On our way. So something I did want to see is this little restaurant here, because this is definitely new to me, the Smoky Mountain Smash. So here is the menu. In case you're curious, they have different smash burgers, chicken, and some specialty burgers. All look very, very good. I kind of am more of a classic, just legendary single smash burger. I think that would be something I'd get. Sounds good. So now as we're going under the glass, you can see the flag is really blowing in the wind. The wind is starting to pick up. All you see is the flag down below. And Gatlinburg right ahead. Oh my goodness, look at that. Just love it. It's so pretty. And we have made it down from the bridge. Oh, I didn't see these little guys over here. Let me show you. There's a bear with a few little cubs. Cute little photo spot here. Great photo opportunity. Very cute. Just noticed they have these binoculars, and for a good old 50 cents, I believe, you can get a closer look down below. We're gonna go down below here though, shortly. On the lift. There we are. So kind of a quick trip up here, up the Sky Bridge. I just thought it was just a perfect night to take you guys up there and just kind of do a little cursory approach, see what it's like, but definitely will be coming back. Let me show you here as we go down, as we get closer into town. I can hear the music down below. I think that's Shamrock down there. They have live music, karaoke. A lot to do here. I feel very blessed. Very blessed to call this my home. It's just something new to explore all the time. And here we are. We have exited back out Ripley's escape room. What a beautiful night here tonight here in Gatlinburg. And that's where we were. We're gonna kind of walk around here a little bit, see what's going on. Doesn't look too busy, but the sky just looks perfect. Doesn't that look nice? That's pretty sweet right there. And I mentioned Gatlinburg Inn here a little bit ago, and always wanted to stay there. One of these days I will, but it's also a very historic inn, motel, hotel, because the song Rocky Top was actually written in room 388 in 1967. Right in there. And I love history. Rocky Top is a very important song here if you are from Tennessee. I am not from Tennessee originally, but I am a Tennessean, and I appreciate it. So we're gonna go there very soon, hopefully. Elkmont Winery across the street. I have not been there before. Old Smoky Candy Kitchen across the street.
Like not.
And the tropical smoothie right there. Tennessee Sock Company right there. If you need socks and you forgot some socks, they don't have boring socks. No BS. Decided to pop into Tropical Smoothie, which is, by the way, one of my favorite stops here, believe it or not, here in Gatlinburg. I know it's a chain, but I love that they have kind of refreshing, healthiest options. So I got the chocolate peanut butter cup smoothie. I felt like something chocolatey, but I feel like it's a little bit more guilt-free if you want something healthier when you're in town. And you can add protein to them, and it's really refreshing on a warm night like tonight. There's always something going on. Sugarlands looks like it is busy, and mind you, today is a Wednesday, and it is busy. Decided to stop into the holler, but keep out. No climbing in the rocks.
Wash my hands, but they didn't come clean. I tried to do like my daddy told me, but I must have washed my hands in the muddy stream.
And back here, by the band here at Old Smoky, one thing that I think is kind of hidden, and I don't know how many people know about it, but there's this little food shack right here. And they actually have great popcorn, but they have soft drinks, they have ice cream, root beer floats, hot dogs, just if you want a quick snack, but really kind of a nice quick grab and go food. Some slushies in there, nachos, but really like kind of quick options if you want something kind of fast. I popped into the Old Smoky here, and this is a new flavor that I'm really curious about. It's a blueberries and cream. It sounds delicious, and you can do it as they are sampling it, so you can do that one. I do like the cream type of moonshine, so I feel like this is one that I would like. It looks really good, and it's right next to all of the other creams, like the orange shine slice, the white chocolate, and another new one is the brownie moonshine, which I have heard tastes like a brownie, which if it does, that would be something I would love. I love brownies. Another new release they have is this Old Smoky Moonshine Souvenir Sampler, which actually I think is really, really cute. So they have several different flavors, including some of the creams they have. Another cream, I think that's the White Lightning. But they have, I think, a lot of their, favorites. But it's a nice little sampler, and you can take that home for about $50. And if you notice, the backdrop, I believe, is the Smoky Mountains. So it's kind of a nice little gift that you can take home. And if you're here this week, the week of June 1st through the 7th, it is National Moonshine Week. I did not know that. The volunteers are represented at Old Smoky. I really, really like this shirt right here with the checkered overalls. Old Smoky logo, Tennessee. Official moonshine of the Vols, but I also like this. Really like that. That would be really nice for my iced coffee in the morning. So they have a nice little selection of Tennessee Vols and Old Smoky merchandise here. Pretty new. I haven't seen this before. Let's take a look at this side. Oh yeah. So they got another, looks like that long sleeve. Oh, I like this one. That's nice. Cool. I like these. There's Local Burro with their world famous fajitas. Fajitas Ritas. You can try their 5-pound burrito challenge. I don't know about that, but I do love Local Burro. I love going in there. It's One of my favorite restaurants here in Gatlinburg. And there's some more gift shops there across the street. It's just endless galore of different types of gift shops. There's the Reagan Terrace Mall across, and I see the mini golf way up there, all lit up. Looks like there's a lot going on. I see a wheel up there, some water. That's another mini golf that I need to try. We're gonna have to go there here soon. Have you guys been on Earthquake the Ride? Let me know, and let me know what you think. It's kind of one of those classic rides here, and I've heard different things about it possibly closing down, but I don't know. I think it's one of those things that it's just kind of a very iconic, classic ride here. I think people would be sad. Something about those cheesy classic rides that I like. I don't hate it. Here's another tasting here. It's a wine, sparkling wine and hard ciders at the Smokin' Banjo. I have never been in here. One of these days I'm gonna have to try this. So it's right here as you kind of cross into the Baskin Square. And this is another place I don't really explore too often. I know Tennessee Jed's is up there, and that's always recommended. They're supposed to have really good sandwiches. Let me know if you've been there, because I've heard great things about it. It's all the way up here on the second terrace, I believe. No, it's right here. I was wrong, but yeah, it's kind of up here. Beer and craft sandwiches. I'd like to go and check that out. And then there's also the Mountain Edge Grill, burgers and pizza. Says there's tons of fun over there. But this little nook in here I always kind of forget about. Best of the Smokies. Looks like another cool little shirt store. There's no place like the mountains. Yeah, I'm glad I kind of walked back in here. I don't know if I've been in here. Maybe once. Oh, looks like there's a boba shop in here. So there's a hot chocolate, boba tea. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna have to check this out. Another little gift shop. They're all closed right now, but kind of a neat place to check out sometime. I do know the Potter in the Park, they make the mugs, I believe, at the Donut Fryer. So if you see the Donut Fryer mugs up there, they're the ones that make it. I don't know if they still do, but I was told that they do make them in there. So if you like what you see at the Donut Fryer, you can come in here and probably get a more custom one and different variations, even with different logos. Oh, they have little vases in there. Oh, look at this little guy. There's Parrot Mountain and the Garden of Eden here in Gatlinburg. Oh, I think it's selfie time. We're gonna swing by the village here as we close out our evening in Gatlinburg. Looks like a peaceful evening here by the village. See just a few people ahead. Always like walking by here at night. Really is beautiful. Are these real? Yeah, they're real. Oh, bless you. Heard someone sneeze over there. Let's walk through here. This Honey Pot, really cool little gift store in there. The Life is Good store. The Silver Tree. Different jewelry and silver type of accessories. Maddie Mae's ice cream and Bodica's have not been in there yet. We'll have to make our way in there soon. Escape Games there. Here's the Candle Cottage in here. Have not been into the Candle Cottage before. have to check that out sometime. I always like this old London type of photo booth. I say photo booth because a great place to get your photo, but there is a telephone in there too, and I believe it is a working telephone. Here's Pepper Palace, Showcase Sports, one of the newer stores here in the village. Coffee and Company, there's Toy Crazy, all sorts of crazy toys in there. By the way, Coffee and Company is one of my favorite coffee shops here in Gatlinburg. Love them, love them, love them. And the Donut Fryer, if you don't know, you have to familiarize yourself. They have the best donuts, and that's coming from someone that is not a fan of donuts, but they have very, very good donuts. There's some more shops out that way, but we're gonna close it out over here. It was a nice evening here tonight. Had a really nice time up at the Sky Bridge. Had some really great views. And then it was always nice kind of walking around Gatlinburg. Just taking a look at everything. Always a great time. Thank you for joining me, guys. It was a great evening. I appreciate you guys coming along here on all of my adventures in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. And if you have not already, please do consider subscribing. And always remember, it is not the same without you.